Hey guys, Fred Stake here, and this is the Samsung Galaxy A14, an entry-level device from Samsung. The A14 is a successor to the A13 Samsung released last year, and it offers incremental upgrade from its predecessor. The A14 comes in different variants, and depending on your region, you might have a different device from what I have here. The one I have here is a 4G variant that comes with Exynos 850 CPU, 4 gigs of RAM that can be expanded to 8 gigabytes in total through memory extension technology, which Samsung calls RAM+. The unit that I have here comes with 64 gigabytes of internal storage, but you can also get a variant with 128 gigabytes of storage, a 5000 mAh battery, and it costs only 105,000 naira. Is that a bargain? In this video, I'm going to review it and share my thoughts with you guys. I'll say that Samsung knows how to make decent smartphones. Taking a page from its flagship brothers, if you take a look at the design here, it looks a lot like the S23 series. The A14 is good looking, and I love how it feels in the hand. With its rounded corners, it has a clean and minimal design which I'm sure most people will appreciate. I love the matte finish at the back that prevents smudges and fingerprints. The whole design is subtle and I kinda like it. On the right side of the device, we've got the power button and the volume rocker keys. The power button also serves as a fingerprint scanner. Now, this is becoming a standard these days. We see it from most brands and I like it a lot. Having a side-mounted fingerprint scanner is barely an inconvenience. The fingerprint scanner is fast, not as fast as I might like it to be, but it's slightly more responsive. At this price point, it offers an acceptable unlocking speed. At the bottom of the device, we have a headphone jack, a microphone, a USB Type-C charging port, and a speaker grill. On top of the device, we have another microphone that gives it a balanced microphone quality for phone calls and general audio recording. Turning to the rear of the A14, we have a triple camera setup that comprises a 50 megapixels main sensor, a 5 megapixels ultra-wide sensor, and a 2 megapixels macro lens. To the front of the device, we have a 6.6 inches PLS LCD display with a teardrop notch. On that notch houses a 13 megapixel selfie camera. The display is quite decent. At this price point, it is acceptable. It's a 1080p display with a pixel density of 400, protected with a Corning Gorilla Glass 5. It is sharp and bright. Consuming media content is very enjoyable on this display. However, outdoor visibility suffers a little bit, especially if you use it on a bright sunny day or direct sunlight. The camera on the A14 has seen a slight downgrade coming from last year's model. However, the 50 megapixels main camera is still very decent and its images come with some high level of detail, especially when taken in a well-lit environment or a bright sunny day. I like how it handles dynamic range and colors. The ultra-wide angle images are surprisingly good and dynamic range is also good. However, details are not as sharp as it is with the main camera. The 13 megapixel selfie camera took decent images and the quality is very acceptable. I like the colors, the saturation level, and the overall details coming out of it. It just makes the image pop and I love that about it. Dynamic range is also good with the selfies. The A14 can shoot a decent 1080p video. Just take a look at it and tell me what you think about it in the comment section below. Now let's talk about performance. The A14 comes with Exynos 850 chipset, which is an 8nm processor paired with 4 GB of RAM that can also be expanded up to 8 GB through virtual memory. The Exynos 850 is an efficient processor. Performance is generally fine for what it is and you shouldn't be expecting too much from it. When it comes to real-life performance, it is fast and responsive for most basic tasks. Hear me well, I say most basic tasks. Playing 2D games, launching apps, and general multitasking performs very well. However, the experience is not entirely smooth. You will notice occasional performance drop here and there, especially if you have too many background apps open. As you can see from the synthetic benchmark scores here, it is more than capable for running most basic tasks like web browsing and some light gaming. Playing heavy titles like PUBG and other CPU demanding games will have a hit on performance. This is definitely not a device you want to buy if you want to play heavy game titles like PUBG or Call of Duty Mobile. The A14 comes with Android 13 out of the box with One UI 5.1, and I feel like One UI is superior to any other Android skin out there. Maybe stock Android is slightly better, but One UI has grown with high level of consistency with a rock-solid stability packed with features and optimization. It is very clean with minimal bloatware and ads. It just makes the experience feel slightly better than anything else in its price category. Moving on to battery life, the A14 comes with a 5000 mAh battery and it is rock solid. It can comfortably last the entire day on a single charge, which should be more than enough for anyone that considers a device in this price bracket. However, it comes with some bad news. You will have to buy a charger separately, as the A14 doesn't come with the charger out of the box. Just have that at the back of your mind. This does not come with a charger. So in conclusion, the Samsung Galaxy A14 offers modest specs and performance for an entry-level device. However, it is slightly difficult to recommend it considering what the competition is offering at the same price or even less. But for the core Samsung fans, that Samsung experience is what you won't find elsewhere. Samsung devices feel different from any other Android phone out there. And don't forget, you're also going to get at least 2 years of software updates on the A14, and that is something I can't say about any device in its price category. At 105,000 Naira or about $140, I think it is a little too much for some people. However, I still think it is well worth it. So that is it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed watching this video, kindly give me a like and tell me what you think about this device in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye-bye.